What's up, Plebheads? I'm Neo, joined here tonight by my brother,
Mr. fucking YouTube, baby!
What are we writing our breakdown and reviews on today?
Well, there's nothing better when you break down a collector's edition, when you really want to have something quality to write on, than using a pen and plate.
Are we using plate, John?
We're using plate. Pen and plate. We will be doing our collector's edition breakdown and reviews, adding them up right here on this special limited edition plate.
Which you can get for $49.99 right now. It's a digital download from the EA store.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so for all of you dick riders out there, make sure you drop them $50 more.
You get $50 for plate.
Plate, Chan, yep.
Plate. Alright, let's do this.
So Jdog, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, coming out to Nintendo Switch, Collector's Edition that we were asked to take a look at and give our thoughts on. So in this Collector's Edition, you're going to get the Steelbook.
Now, this is Seasons of Warfare Edition. That's
Yes,
what you call it?
yes, Seasons of Warfare Edition. You're going to get a select soundtrack, Steelbook, a 2020 Fire Emblem themed calendar, looks to be a hardcover art book, and a nice game case.
So when does this come out?
Better look at it right here for
this
you.
is nice. When does this come out?
This drops. I don't know if I can get you the date without.
That's fine. I don't need to see
July 26, 19.
Well, you know what I'm really happy about? I just want to make a quick point here. Is that we're getting a 2020 calendar. I had half a mind to expect them to give us a 2019 calendar.
I would have just turned and just...
even if the game is coming out July 26th. So that at least is not an oversight that I was concerned about.
So let's take a look at this cool looking steelbook we got here.
That is a great steelbook.
Really nice steelbook. Like to see these more designs coming up. I know we saw that with the Cyberpunk 2077 one. We saw that with the Doom steelbook. So let's do a steelbook. I'm going to give that $20.
Alright, so steelbook is $20 max. 15 to 20 here is a fair value on this steelbook. It is a well-designed steelbook. It has multiple color gradients and an awesome artwork. Now, unfortunately, it is not different than what you're seeing on the art book. It
looks like they're going to give you the same art.
So that is a little disappointing. I like when the steelbook features original or unique art that you're not getting on another piece.
Yeah.
So my valuation on that steelbook might fall more in the $15 range just because of that. Those $20 steelbooks, if I'm going $20, $25 on a steelbook, it's got to be a grade.
And I want to see both sides. See, on the Doom one, they show you both sides. They only show you the one side on this one, so I either assume the back is blank, or it's a similar design, or it's something they're not revealing, which, you probably should if you want to sell your collector's edition.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this for a second. So I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to say 15 on that. You can stretch to 20 if you're really desperate for value and you need to. Sound selection CD. I hear things like that, and I think to myself, limited soundtrack. I don't hear 30, 40 tracks. So I'm gonna go 7. You're gonna go 10. I'm saying $7.50, $10. Now, if it's a physical CD, I am gonna go $10.
It's physical.
Yeah.
We'll go 10 on it. Sound selection. What does that mean? They don't give you a lot of information here, and that bothers me.
All right, give me a second. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You're not above it. Close your eyes. Says nothing about it, so I'm not going to risk.
Come on.
Sound selection CD. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about what's on the CD.
So how many tracks do you get? Is it 5 tracks? I mean, is it 10? Is it 20? It's not a full soundtrack. Keep that in mind.
Sound selection.
And unfortunately, I'm seeing more and more of them trend toward this.
Yeah.
That bothers me a bit.
I'm going to go 10.
$10 maximum
Physical
value
CDA,
on that.
I'll go 10. Let's talk about the calendar. I'm $10 on that. Game-themed calendars are usually $20 to $30.
Well, I like this calendar a lot. I like that it actually is foldable. See the notebook ring on it? Now, that means you're not going to be able to probably hang it on your wall.
But it looks like it could go right on your desk.
It sits on a desk.
So it's a little bit smaller, maybe like this.
And it's also probably not... It looks small, and it also looks like something that you're probably not going to want to write on and mark up.
Well, if you're using it, you probably won't mind.
But it is something you can certainly set on your desk and actually use.
Nice, I like that.
Which is nice. And it is a unique piece. I don't think we've seen a lot of these.
I haven't. What do you want to go, 10 to 15 bucks?
I'd say 15 minimum. I can go 15 to 20 on that calendar.
Really?
Yeah.
I never thought you'd value that more than me. You typically don't do that.
Well, I like it a lot.
Okay. You know what? I'll feel you on that. I'll go 10 to 15.
All right.
So I'll meet you at your 15. 15's my high.
probably the middle ground there where we feel really comfortable with it. And that's
now,
probably,
if you get it, it's like this little dinky ass fucking thing.
my concern is that it's really small, and even too small to really utilize. But I do like it, so
All right, I'm with you.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on it.
Hardcover art book.
Art book.
15 to 20.
Yeah, it looks like it's a decent size, but you know what? It's going to be one of those 5x7s or art books.
It doesn't look like it's going to be like. Well, dude, you're not going to get this. I just don't think you are.
You're
not in this anyway.
No, you're not. 15 to 20 is maximum. You can't value it more than that.
The base game is $60 on release.
It is $60 game.
So we're going to go 60 plus. Read me the lows. 60.
15.
15.
10.
10.
15.
15.
15.
15. All right, Jdog, I'm looking at $115 valuation on this.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I know the valuation comes out at $115.
Wait. I want to ask you some questions. $149.99, your thoughts?
Never.
$129.99, your thoughts?
No. I even think $115 honestly pushes as high. Like, you look at this.
Jdog, hold on.
You look at what you got in Sekiro, right? For $90 with a figure. 99 really feels really fair for this.
What's your price?
I said $99 feels fair for this.
So if people were to say, "Oh, I really like Fire Emblem. I love the." In fact, I watched some guys sit down and I watched them play this for 4 hours one night when I was in college because I had that kind of time. It was actually really fun to watch somebody else play it, but I'm terrible at it. So if somebody really likes the Fire Emblem series and this is their jam, right? They like to do every character, hardest difficulty, no deaths. They got to do it, right? They restart every time they lose a character. If that's you, $99.99, are you down for that? Would you say you're okay at that?
I'm okay at $99.99. That's $40 above the base game. You're getting a hardcover art book, sound selection. You're getting a good steelbook. I don't know if it's a great steelbook, but it's a good steelbook, and you're getting a calendar. I think that's a fair value. $99 is where I feel comfortable recommending this. We get up over $99 here, then you got to really start to think about it. Okay, I'm $99. I know the valuation comes out at $115, guys, but
you're gonna cut them off.
Realistically, I would like to get this at $99. That's where I'd feel really good at it, really good about it. We get into that $119, $129 range. You got to think to yourself, okay, I'm paying an extra $60 to $70, and what am I getting? Calendar, a CD, an
selections,
art book,
CD.
an art book, and a steelbook for $70. $40 I can justify it.
But Jdog, some steelbooks go for $50.
Not this one.
Are you ready for the price reveal?
I am. Show it to me.
Oh, and if you pre-order at GameStop, you will get
an exclusive pin set. Now, is that physical pins?
I mean, I'm going to assume so.
Not valid on digital, so I guess it has to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume so.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so you add that in there. Throw in $5 for that.
That's a pre-order.
Yeah.
You get that for free.
Oh, you do?
You don't pay for that. That's free.
All right, show me what it is. Come on.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's $99, guys.
Nice job.
Well, we're getting fucking good at valuing these.
Yeah, we are.
And I do want to say, whether you guys believe me or not on this, I don't look at these prices before we break these down.
I look at them. I look at every price before we do the breakdowns. Reveal. I look at every price. I do not let him see them.
I don't, because I want to be able to do this as just honest and upfront as I can about what I think the actual value would be.
Yep.
Now, I told you guys I thought $99.99 would be fair here. Okay, I know we value it out at $115. That makes me feel good to say we can get this at $99, right? You've got $15 to play with there, right, from our valuation.
And that's on the low end.
It's using the low end, but again, you look at it, you can't tell. Number one, you can't really tell the back of the steelbook, right? Do you get anything on the back of the steelbook? You don't know, right? The CD sound sampler thing, again, is it full tracks? How many tracks is it? They're not forthcoming with information here, which is kind of disappointing. 15 to 20 on that calendar, you got to look at that and think, do you really think that's worth that? That looks like a little calendar. 20 is really pushing it there. And the art book, again, it's a 5x7 art book. So if you really look at where our pricing is coming in here, it might be on the high end at $115. So that's why it makes me feel good that we're going to get this at $99.99. I can recommend it at this price. Again, that assumes you're a day one $60 buyer, and I would probably recommend the pre-order at GameStop if you're going to get the pins. That gives you another little bonus here.
And like you said right away, you'd even tack on an extra $5 for the pins.
Well, you figure when we value this stuff in the collector's editions, we'll lump in pins, stickers, all that shit together for $5 to $10 for evaluation. So again, that gives you another little added bonus. If other stores are doing something extra, you can maybe look at that and think, hey, where's it the best place to get it? You know, whatever. I'm just saying, $99 is fair here, and I'm glad to see they didn't try to do $119 or $129 here, because I probably would have had to give this a no buy at that price. Again, based on a $60 day one price point, $99.99 is a fair value. I'll say it again. It's not a great value. It is a fair value for what you're getting here.
Yeah.
You got to figure. You're paying an extra $40. What are you getting? Assuming you do the pre-order, you're getting pins. Okay. Steelbook. Soundtrack sampler.
Calendar.
Mini calendar.
Art book.
5x7 art book. Maybe 5x8 art book. And they're not super descriptive of exactly what each of those pieces are. You've got to be happy with what you're getting here at $40.
Yep.
That's how you break this down. Again, this price is fair based on our valuation. I can recommend it at the $99.99 price point for day one buyers of this title. Very important that we are very clear on that. If you're not willing to pay $60 for the base game, then obviously you're not buying this.
Why are you watching this video in the first place?
But if you're a $60 buyer for an extra $40, I think you're getting a decent set here.
Plebs, your thoughts on the Fire Emblem 3 Houses Seasons of Warfare Collector's Edition. Let us know what you think it's worth. Break it down for us in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed the honest, no BS breakdown and review. And we'll see each and every one of you right here next time for more content like this on the Balding Plebs.
Guys, we've got another collector's edition that looks like it's worth the money. You're welcome.
GG, you plebs.